Hello, my lovely islanders. It's Sydney Island. This island with a Y, not an S. And today, we are gonna talk about Aries Sun and Aries Moon. Yes, girl, get up with the runs. Hit up with the runs, girl. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Aries Sun versus Aries Moon. We're going to talk about the differences and the similarities between the two. Before I get into that, I want to explain the differences between Sun and Moon. Okay, so in astrology, the Sun rules your personality. It rules your overall character. It also rules the type of person you strive to be. You know, having an Aries Sun, you strive to be like an Aries. You strive to be bold. You strive to be independent. But it may not necessarily be who you really are. Your moon sign is who you really are. Your moon sign is your hidden self. It's your inner self. It's your subconscious also. And also the moon rules the relationship that you have with your mother. Okay, so having an Aries moon, you have the traits of an Aries to your core. You really are an Aries beneath the surface. Whether you have an Aquarius sun or a Libra sun or whatever it is, having an Aries moon, you relate to the Aries attributes on a deeper level, okay? Because your hidden self really is Aries. And so having an Aries moon, you're very restless and impatient. And this isn't as easy to see as Aries suns, okay? Aries moons, you really get that restlessness of an Aries, right? Aries is a cardinal sign. It's a sign that loves to start things. It's a sign of action. It's a very energetic, enthusiastic, excitable sign. Aries is the warrior of the zodiac. They're fighters, you know. Planet Mars rules Aries, and Mars is all about the fight, you know. It's all about confrontation and arguing and all that kind of thing. So a lot of people who have Aries sun and moon can be very confrontational and argumentative. The Aries energy in general, you have a need for action and challenge, and this is more so prominent in Aries moons than Aries suns. I've noticed also with Aries moons, more than Aries suns, is that you come off very childlike and bubbly. And I've noticed a lot of Aries moon people kind of have like a somewhat of a higher speaking voice. Like I'm thinking about these two females. I have one female friend who has an Aries moon. I'm thinking about another YouTuber who has Aries moon, and they just, I wouldn't say that they have high speaking voices. It's just that sometimes they talk like kids sometimes, and they're like, yay, that's so exciting, you know, like that kind of like I've noticed. Of course, this is not gonna be the case for all Aries moons, but I've noticed that they just kind of have this peppy, you know, childlike bright energy about them. Aries moons more so than Aries suns. Aries is the sign of independence. Aries is the sign of the self, right? Aries was the first house. The first house is the self. And its opposite sign is Libra. Libra is the sign of marriage and partnership and others and how you relate to other people, right? So having an Aries moon, you're very independent, truly, like truly. Aries suns aren't as independent. I've noticed Aries suns can be kind of clingy, but they want people to think that they're independent. You know, they want people to think that they have the Aries attributes, but the Aries moon actually does have those attributes of being independent and of being rebellious and of being your own person. Having an Aries moon, you really don't care what people think, and you really are your own individual, and you really want to do your own thing. The Aries sun is more like, I kind of want to ask for approval, but I'm scared because I don't want nobody to think that I need their approval, even though deep down inside I really do. Yeah, I know some Aries people who are like this, honestly. I've actually known quite a few Aries people who wasn't really sure of themselves, you know, Aries sun people. But Aries moon people, the Aries moon people that I know, they're more solid about like the things that they like and the things they don't like. They're more solid about it. They know more of themselves. They're more self-aware, you know, and they have more of a developed sense of self, you know what I mean? Also, Aries sun people, from my research, by the way, I just so y'all know, I've been researching astrology for the past 6 years, so this is not, I'm not just one of those people talking about it like I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I do know what I'm talking about. And I also analyze people, and I analyze the signs and all this type of stuff. So I've noticed that Aries Suns can do the routine. They can do routine, repetitive things and not really complain about it. But Aries Moon people, they need that action, okay? This is Aries. Again, Aries is a very energetic sign. It's the youngest sign in the zodiac. It's the infant. It's the baby. It's like, wah, if I don't have my way, wah, I'm going to throw a temper tantrum. You know, so Aries Moon people are a lot more restless, and it's harder for them to do the routine. It's harder for them to do the same thing over and over again. And this is definitely the case for, you know, like I've noticed that like my Aries Sun people in my life, they'll definitely like, they'll literally, oh my god, I don't know, as Aries Sun people will tell the same story over and over and over again. Especially the older Aries, they'll tell the same story over and over and over again, and it's like they forgot that they told it, and they'll just be like, oh yeah, did I tell you about so and so last week, da, 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 and they'll just say the same thing over and over, and they don't even, I don't know. Aries people can do the routine, they can do the repetitive, and they won't get bored with it. But Aries Moon, they will get bored with it, okay? They can't do the same old, same old. They need action, they need change. Change, change, change. Change is really important to an Aries Moon, okay? Because I've noticed Aries Moon people do like to have some sort of structure when it comes to their career. Aries Sun and Aries Moon, they can stick to a certain routine when it comes to their careers. Aries Moon and Aries Sun people take their careers very, very seriously. But what I've noticed is Aries Sun people, their career is linked more to their identity than an Aries Moon, because an Aries Moon already knows who they are, you know, they already know what they like, and they don't feel that just because they don't have a job that it means that they're less than. But an Aries Sun is like, yo, like I don't have a job, so I'm literally nothing. Like my career is going nowhere, so I am nothing, you know. I've noticed that Aries Sun linked their identity and their self-worth to whether they're making money or whether they have a career or not. They're really passionate about their careers and having something to do. You know, they need action, they need a challenge, and they need to prove themselves. Often, Aries Sun people need to prove themselves more than Aries Moon people. Also, the moon rules your moods and your emotions. So having an Aries moon, you react emotionally in a very Aries way. So you can be very impulsive, emotionally. You can be emotionally childlike. You know, you can handle your emotions like a child, meaning that sometimes you may not want to open up about your, you know, your emotions as quickly. You may just want to laugh it off. You know, Aries has a thing with humor. Sun and Moon, you really have a thing with laughter. You know, you love to laugh and you love to make other people laugh. Aries Sun is more constrained. It's a more constrained version of the Aries energy, whereas the Aries Moon is more wild. Is more like, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. Aries Moon people make, you know, quick decisions based on their emotions. You know, Aries is all about speed, right? Aries energy is about how fast can I do this, you know? And I've noticed a lot of Aries people are into like fast cars and speed and just, you know, getting things done as quickly as possible and racing. So let's talk about the moon and the relationship with the mother, right? So Aries Moon people, your relationship with your mother, it has a very Aries-like energy to it. Your mother could have been an Aries herself, or she behaved like an Aries. Sometimes your mother may have been a little bit selfish and a little bit self-centered, because Aries people are known to sometimes be asphyxiated on themselves to a point where it's selfish, and they may not be as concerned about other people as they should. Having an Aries moon, you may have learned early on how to take care of yourself, because perhaps your mother wasn't present enough for you. She wasn't nurturing enough for you. Maybe she was, you know, very aggressive and harsh, and she wasn't as soft and gentle with you as you may have desired, right? Because Aries energy is very aggressive, you know. Aries can be very, very aggressive. I mean, trust me, I know. I have an Aries Mars, okay? And your Mars rules your energy, you know, and it rules how you confront people and all the type of stuff. So I can be very aggressive having that Aries Mars, and very assertive and very, very much like a go-getter. You know, when I want something, I'm gonna go get it. That's that Aries energy. Very much just like, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting another minute. Let me just go get it. So you may have had a mother having Aries moon who was a go-getter, who was just like, I gotta go get it. I gotta get it. Like, whatever I need in life, I'm gonna go after it. Your mother may have been very argumentative and you know, somewhat not very cooperative with you. She may have just wanted things to be her way, and she didn't really listen to your side of things, and was just like, my way or the highway. She may have also had a short temper, And having an Aries sun or moon in general, you may also have a short temper. You may also get angry often at, simple little things. I've known a lot of Aries people who like get mad over just the simplest, tiniest thing. Aries energy, y'all have issues with your anger, and everyone's gonna say that, And I also can relate having an Aries Mars because your Mars rules your anger. So, an Aries, the anger of an Aries is kind of terrifying. Okay, Aries Moon or Aries Sun. From what I noticed, Aries Suns is more like just out there. I feel like Aries Moon, they have anger, but they don't really express it as often. It's more contained because the Moon is your hidden self, so you have hidden anger. But Aries Sun is like, I'm mad, and you gonna know about it. Very bold. And Aries energy, the thing that the Sun and the Moon have in common is that y'all both can be very impatient, and when y'all want it, y'all want it. And y'all need that action, and y'all need that challenge, and y'all need to be useful in life. Aries Sun people can be more outwardly opinionated and more blunt and somewhat more overbearing, to tell you the truth. Aries people, I love Aries, but y'all can be a little bit domineering and a little bit controlling, because Aries people, they have these insecurities, I've noticed, and it causes them to want to control their environment because they're scared. I've noticed a lot of people a lot of Aries people have a lot of fears, and the world makes them anxious, and they also can be somewhat anal about things and wanting things to be their way. This is the sign of the self. They are all concerned about themselves. And if something isn't their way, they freak out. They get anxious, okay? I've lived with an Aries person my whole life, okay? And so I'm just saying, when things don't go their way, it rubs them the wrong way. A lot of Aries energy can be very anxious energy. I've noticed a lot of Aries people, both sun and moon, struggle with anxiety. Male and female, doesn't matter. Aries energy is so energetic that sometimes an Aries person, if they don't have anything to focus on, that high energy can turn into anxiety. So having an Aries sun or moon, make sure to have something active to be a part of, whether it be sports or anything, exercise, going to yoga class, whatever it is. Make sure that you have something active that excites you in your life, because if you don't, then you can fall into a depression, or you could just have uncontrollable anxiety. Okay, so yeah, Aries Sun is the more masculine side of Aries, and Aries Moon is the feminine side of Aries. Therefore, the Aries energy is going to be expressed outwardly. You can see it better, but the Aries Moon is going to be more internal. Yes. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Next is going to be Libra Sun versus Libra Moon. That's going to be exciting because I have a Libra Moon. And I'm going to be exposing my messiness. Okay. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.